ElectroBoom is wrong about lightning. Although lightning wasn't the topic of the video, Mehdi made a brief remark that was so wrong that I thought he might be joking. But just in case he's not joking, we made this video. Consider the following statements.
According to the right-hand rule, for same direction currents, the force on wires is towards each other. They repel each other when the currents run in opposites. I already knew it too. That's the whole reason for lightning. Say when charges start flowing from clouds to the ground, the magnetic fields pull them together and eventually create a single channel.
It's hard to know where to start, so rather than critiquing Mehdi's account of what a lightning strike is, I will simply provide an alternative explanation, such as can be found in any credible source like Lightning Physics and Effects by Vladimir Rakov and Martin Newman. For reasons that are beyond the scope of this video, centers of charge develop in the clouds. These centers of charge give rise to a distinctive electrical phenomenon known as stepped leaders. These stepped leaders literally move in steps, meaning that they move very quickly in bursts and then they slow down. Then they move quickly again, in a different direction, and sometimes branching into two. As these stepped leaders approach, they induce so much charge onto grounded objects that upward leaders rise up to meet them. When the two leaders meet, the center of charge in the clouds that started the process has a conducting path to ground, and an enormous current flows. It might also be worthwhile to point out that this process is very different from a typical static discharge. Static discharges occur when the electric field between 2 points reaches a critical threshold and the gap is spanned. That's not what happens in a lightning strike. In a lightning strike, the electric field between the charges in the cloud and the point that will be struck does not reach a critical value before the strike occurs, but rather the descending stepped leader under its own power and steering brings charges down closer to the ground. It's only then that the object to be struck is exposed to very high fields. I see no resemblance between this common general understanding of what a lightning strike is and what Mehdi said.
That's the whole reason for lightning. Say when charges start flowing from clouds to the ground, the magnetic fields pull them together and eventually create a single channel.